Hey, welcome back to the channel. I missed you. This video is going to be a little shorter than usual. Just wanted to get something out there before Gaijin drops the roadmap that they've promised. So I'm going to talk about the War Thunder Player Union. So in my last video, I made a little statement kind of off the cuff. However, at the same time came what I believe is the biggest power move that the players have taken thus far. The War Thunder's Players Union was created, and oh boy, things have changed since then. Now, when the War Thunder Players Union was first created, I was on board for the most part, and I was pretty optimistic. I figured if it was able to gain a decent amount of traction, it could be a good tool for some sort of collective bargaining. And I joined the subreddit and Discord because I wanted to stay up to date. Plus, you know, with Valve starting to hide most of the negative reviews that were left on War Thunder's Steam page, I kind of saw it as a last stand. And if nothing else, I enjoyed the memes. So they organized a boycott, and I was really impressed by the camaraderie that was being shown within the community. In the Discord, there were people seemingly of all nationalities working tirelessly to translate documents into English, Russian, French, Chinese, you name it. I was on board with the boycott and participated for a little bit. On the subreddit, they launched Operation Touch Grass, where since the members weren't playing War Thunder, they touched grass instead, and it was all just harmless fun, and that's a sickness I can get down with. I initially participated in the boycott to a small extent, but it was only partially due to the boycott itself, and in reality, mostly because I was just busy. However, things started to go down rather quickly. It's a tale as old as time, honestly. Something happens to push the workers, or in this case, the players, over the line. A union's hastily created, there's no clear leadership, cue the infighting. The goals are never fully laid out in clear terms, and as such, they're not met, and we all fall down. So, I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can in chronological order, or at least in the order that I noticed things. I've been in the subreddit and the Discord pretty much since day one, and if I had the foresight and known I was going to want to make this video earlier, I would have maybe tried to keep a record of all the events that went down, but c'est la vie, I guess. So, the subreddit was created on May 18th, and the Discord was created shortly after with the promises that they were going to draft a list of demands to send to Gaijin, and that they were working tirelessly around the clock to translate documents into several languages, including English, obviously, French, Chinese, and Gaijin's lingua franca, Russian. A boycott was planned to start on May 26th. It didn't go too great. There were accusations of Gaijin botting accounts to give the impression that the boycott backfired catastrophically. And honestly, around this time, there was some suspicious-looking stuff happening on Gaijin's end, but even if all those accusations were true, I still don't think they played a major part in the boycott backfiring and the union subsequently falling apart. There were screenshots that I can't seem to find around anymore of the Discord voice channels being full of people playing War Thunder, and that was really not a great look. I think if there's any moment in time to point to as the turning point, this was it. Pretty soon after that, I started to get pinged on Discord at least a few times a day saying that the union was under new leadership, and it was just essay after essay of this kind of stuff. At this point, I started to tune most of it out. I saw the mess that it was, and was really just sticking around in the Discord and the subreddit to watch it all unfold, popcorn in hand. It seemed like there was some sort of schism between the Discord mods and the subreddit mods, a true neckbeard civil war. I didn't really care at this point, though. I saw it as something of a failed last stand. And then the other shoe dropped. Sometime around Sunday night, close to midnight, I was getting ready for bed, preparing for work the next day, when I got another Discord ping. I looked at my phone one last time. Needed to set my 7:30 alarm anyway, and saw a short message that read something along the lines of, "At everyone, use the subreddit until further notice." Felt this was rather strange to not be greeted with a 5-paragraph essay, so I opened Discord on my phone only to find this. The Discord server had been raided. I went back to bed because, honestly, I didn't really care. The next morning, I woke up, made my coffee, logged on to work, and turned on my PC to find this. Later that day, I saw someone had taken credit for the raid on Reddit. Again, I don't really care who did it. It's inconsequential at this point, but Those Discord messages were followed by this one. They created a Union squadron during a boycott, their own boycott that they organized. And you can edit the message and say, oh no, I don't mean stop the boycott, but I mean, you can also put lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig. And don't let David Cameron anywhere near it. So, with that, the War Thunder Player Union is essentially dead. You could maybe argue that it was doomed from the start, and with perfect hindsight, yeah, that's absolutely true. But I don't know, at the time I was at least optimistic. Like I said in the last video, I just gotta be. Anyways, that's about all I got, so thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. It's June 13th when I'm recording this video, and the roadmap that Gaijin promised is scheduled to come out tomorrow. I'm hoping I can get this video edited and uploaded this afternoon, and I'll try to make another video about the roadmap either tomorrow or Thursday if it even comes. Since the June 14th date seemed like a soft maybe from Gaijin. Ever since I recorded my last video, my optimism has kind of faded, and at this point I wouldn't be surprised if Gaijin only made the most minor bare bones concessions like they did with the parts and FPE debacle, just to get the player base to shut up. I could even see them potentially just not releasing anything and hope that we all forgot, or just try to sweep this whole thing under the rug, or maybe they'll just drop the new patch and try to steer attention away from this whole thing. Who knows? Only time will tell. Past that, I may start making some gameplay and commentary videos, so if you'd be interested in that, let me know in the comments. Also, I think it's absolutely hilarious that this update is named after the addition of the French naval tree into the game, and they've hardly even mentioned anything about it, but that's a topic for another day. In the meantime, join my Discord, the link will be in the description, and make sure to leave a comment and let me know what else you'd like to see me make a video on. And I think we're done here.